The Tate brothers are formally accused of human trafficking, rape, and being part of an organized crime group in Romania. They are facing similar allegations in the UK and the United States. Additionally, they may get in trouble over financial crimes due to many self-incriminating claims they have made on social media throughout the years. The way they handled their businesses will give you a good idea of what I am talking about. Let's get into it. How did the Tate brothers started making serious money? Their income significantly grew thanks to a webcam model studio they ran in England and Romania from around 2014 to 2022. According to Tristan Tate, he initially managed the business before his older brother joined him, as Andrew was still involved in kickboxing at the time. Another interview seems to contradict Tristan's story since Andrew said that he came up with the idea. According to ICIJ.com, the business was sold to a company named MFCXY Inc. for an estimated $2.6 million via Paxum bank accounts. Paxum is a controversial Caribbean-based bank favored by the adult entertainment industry, often shunned by mainstream banks due to human trafficking and exploitation risks. Paxum is owned by Anton Postolnikov, a Russian-American entrepreneur who also invested in Digital World Acquisition Corp., the company that merged with Donald Trump's company, Trump Media. In 2021, the Tate brothers launched Hustlers University, a platform claiming to help young men make money outside of the traditional 9-to-5 work schedule through copywriting, cryptocurrency, and e-commerce, in exchange for a monthly fee of $50. It is estimated that at the peak of the business, they made around $5 million per month in 2023. The platform also had an affiliate program, and it was strongly suggested by the brothers to reuse their content with provided affiliate links to promote their website on social media. Due to the controversies they found themselves in, Stripe, which provided transaction services, dropped the platform, and they had to shut down their operations. It has since been rebranded as The Real World. Andrew Tate said in the same CEO Cast interview that The Real World was now making around $14 million per month, and that he pays himself $1 million per week. The brothers were banned from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok essentially for violating their policies in 2022. His Twitter account was suspended in 2017 over sexist, homophobic, and racist posts. The bans do make sense considering certain things, Andrew Tate said. But what if I told you that there might be other reasons for this outcome? You see, the Tate brothers were flooding every social media platform with their content and their affiliate marketing strategy, encouraging people to leave these platforms to join theirs and subscribe. I studied in tech, and one thing I know for sure is that user retention is very important. In comparison, their strategy was like going into a competitor's coffee shop and telling its clients to go to his instead, offering extra money if they refer his business to others. This strategy also helped the brothers save money on ad campaigns, and that's if they even spent money on those, because I never actually saw an ad promoting their courses on any platform whatsoever. Plus, I'm pretty sure that a few companies could have been nervous about the idea that their ads could appear on the brothers' controversial content. Let's not forget the displeased users either. Simply put, the social media platforms were not benefiting from the brothers' heavy presence at all. So, yeah, there were a lot of potential conflicts of interest from a business standpoint too. Let's not forget the War Room, a VIP Telegram channel described as a global network in which exemplars of individualism work to free the modern man from socially induced incarceration. The group claims to teach men physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial development. Members could apparently have direct contact with the brothers through the group. Membership costs $8,000 per year, and the group was led by a controversial figure named Miles Sonkin, also known as Iggy Semmelweis. Sonkin, an American far-right advocate, allegedly met the brothers in 2018 before becoming an associate in the foundation of the group in 2019. The BBC reported that in leaked group text messages, Sonkin sent every member a manifesto with clear instructions on controlling women, isolating them from their entourage, and conditioning them using the Pavlovian method. an experiment conducted by the Russian physiologist Ivan Pavlov in the 1890s on dogs to pair a neutral stimulus with an unconditioned stimulus to elicit a conditioned response to ensure the women stayed submissive. We can agree that this is the summum of misogyny. Sonkin has allegedly been a member of 2 other cults in the past, though the names of these groups were not found during my research. His Twitter account was deleted in October 2023, according to journalist Michael Colborn. A cousin of the brothers, Luke Tate, was in charge of communication, marketing, and other important aspects of the group. An ex-member of the War Room turned whistleblower said that he was kicked out of the group for disagreeing with their extreme views on relationships with women. The famous YouTuber Jordan Welch published an exposé giving negative reviews about his experience, from the subscription process to many details about the time he spent as a member.
After I sent the money to them through Coinbase, I immediately got a call from the support team saying that my wallet is now locked for the next 2 months because the wallet I just sent money to is a blacklisted wallet on the blockchain. You know, I don't dislike Andrew. I kind of like the guy, and I didn't want to dislike the War Room either, but so far, this has not been a good experience. Even though I already paid, now they're telling me to get inside, I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. But basically, they're saying if I reveal anything that's inside of the War Room, I'm liable for millions of dollars in damages. My experience inside the War Room so far has been extremely underwhelming.
Note that he paid $5,000 for the membership and an extra $3,000 to have an exclusive video call with Andrew Tate. Tate never responded to the call after the transaction and slammed Jordan Welch publicly when his video came out.
Andrew, what's your thought on Sneako's friend, Jordan Welch, doing a hit piece on the War Room? So there was a guy who joined the War Room and did a hit piece video on it. Obviously, everyone knows he's full of shit. When you join any kind of organization, if you think you can just pay a membership fee and then you're instantly going to have access to all the secrets of that organization and the absolute top tier of that organization, you're just going to jump to the top of the hierarchy because you paid an entrance fee, then that organization has no value. And it's amazing to me that someone's so short-sighted that they're more interested in getting a few clicks and a few fucking views on a video than they are actually being part of a network, which is run by multimillionaires, the most fucking Googled man on the planet. People like you, people like all the other fucking people who are inside the War Room, who are clearly credible individuals, who clearly know things and can do things, living in fucking Romania, surrounded by fucking armed guards and shit. He doesn't want friends like that. He wants views on a YouTube video. He's a dumbass. And I'm glad he left. He's a fucking idiot.
As of August 2022, the group had 434 members, which brought in a total of $3,472,000. It's very likely that new members joined after that period. What about the casinos? Andrew Tate claimed that he and his brother have a partnership with members of a Romanian organized crime group, owning 15 casinos across the country. However, this claim is not entirely accurate according to a YouTube video that went largely unnoticed from the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, OCCRP, a mission-driven nonprofit newsroom based in Eastern Europe. The Tates make money from at least 4 casinos in Bucharest through an obscure company they own called Talisman Enterprises. According to the OCCRP investigation, the addresses linked to the company belong to several casinos. Talisman Enterprises has a joint venture with another company called DMS Bet Live, which includes a 50-50 profit split deal. DMS stands for the names of the owners: Dorofte, Mihaita, Sorin. Mihaita and Sorin Dorofte are 2 brothers who founded RXF, a mixed martial arts brand based in Romania, sponsored by Las Vegas Games casinos that they also own across the nation. These are the same casinos involved in the Tates' joint ventures. DMS is reportedly linked to a vast network of organized crime groups, partially funded by a Polish investor in the gambling sector. Over 120 people and companies linked to DMS were raided in 2022, and the Dorofte brothers were charged with being part of an organized crime group in November 2022. As of the making of this video, Mihaita Dorofte is still on the run and is currently living in Poland with his family. I will leave links about this story in the description. So, yes, the Tates were involved with an organized crime group in the gambling sector, but nothing proves they owned 15 casinos. I was not able to find a reliable source confirming how much money the Tates truly made from this venture. In terms of real estate, the Tate brothers bought 2 low-priced apartments in 2015 or early 2016 in a building in the region of Cecil, Romania. The Tates continued their webcam model business there with Andrew's British girlfriend and several other women. The apartments cost less than $38,000 each. Andrew Tate's girlfriend, named Melissa, bought a third one in the same building. They sold them all in 2017 and made a few thousand in profits before moving to Voluntari, a small city just outside of Bucharest, the capital of Romania, where they bought the famous Cobra estate. This warehouse, that you have probably seen in their videos, has an estimated worth of $700,000 according to the New York Post and The Sun. They own at least another luxury home, several buildings, and land, totaling 15 properties across Romania, with a total value of £2 million sterling, or over $2.5 million. Their Romanian car collection is worth £8 million, or over $10,200,000. His famous Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport is located in Dubai, along with other hypercars and a $20 million home he claims to own. I could not find any documentation or clear confirmation that these assets truly belong to him and his brother. He has 14 expensive watches, 2 ingots, shares in 4 companies worth £84,000 sterling, or over $107,000, and 21 Bitcoin worth £440,000 sterling, or over $562,000. Andrew Tate claimed to have a huge collection of 33 luxury cars during an online argument with environmental activist Greta Thunberg. Since the news articles were focused on his Romanian assets due to a raid by the local authorities on his Cobra estate, I don't know if his claims are accurate, but it's confirmed that he has 15 cars there. I will talk about the raid later. Andrew Tate said this in a CEO Cast interview.
I think that money's an amplifier. I've said this a lot of times, but I have to say it over and over again because I want people to understand. A lot of people think money will fix their problems, and all it will do is exasperate them.
Yeah.
If you're a coward, you will be a bigger coward if you're rich. You'll be more afraid of robbery. You'll be more afraid of people finding out where you live. If you're an idiot, you'll be a bigger idiot if you're rich. You're gonna do more stupid things than you would have done if you were poor. If you're a G, you'll be a bigger G if you're rich.
The problem with these wise words is that he did not apply them to himself. He displayed arrogance for years while openly admitting his involvement in illegal activities all over the internet and in numerous podcast videos. For instance, during an appearance on the Full Send podcast, he discussed various controversial topics, including his admission that his webcam business was a scam. Tate described how his business involved manipulating men into spending large amounts of money on his models by creating false emotional connections. He revealed that the models did not interact directly with the clients, but instead had professionals behind the scenes pretending to be them. Scam. Meaning, to trick someone into giving you money or giving you some advantage in a dishonest and often illegal way. As he gained more money and fame, he made increasingly bold claims, often contradicting himself. He also did not hesitate to insult his followers, reminding them of how broke they are and how much better he is than them. As you will see in a few seconds, this behavior led to his current problems with Romanian and British authorities. Other self-incriminating claims will be covered later so you can see for yourself. The Tate brothers have been embroiled in numerous legal issues in recent years. Let's review the timeline of their legal woes. April 2022. Romanian authorities received a tip from the U.S. Embassy about an American woman being held captive at the Tate brothers' Cobra estate compound. They raided the compound, but Andrew Tate denied the accusations in an interview with Tucker Carlson in August 2022. December 29, 2022, Romanian authorities raided their home a second time over allegations of human trafficking, rape, and being part of an organized crime group. Andrew Tate, his brother Tristan, an alleged girlfriend of Andrew named Georgiana Nagel, and Luana Radu, a former Romanian cop-turned cam girl, were detained for 24 hours. This occurred a month after raids against the DMS organization, and just a day after Andrew's online dispute with Greta Thunberg. December 30th, 2022. The detention was extended to 30 days, and the group appealed the ruling. January 2023. Most of the Tate brothers' assets were seized to investigate if they were purchased with money made from human trafficking. The Tates appealed their detention, but the judge ruled against them. March 31st, 2023. The Court of Appeal ruled against the judge's decision for the fourth time. The brothers were released from prison and placed on house arrest. June 20th, 2023. The Tates were formally charged with human trafficking, and forming an organized crime group to exploit women. July 13th, 2023. The Tates sued an American woman for falsely accusing them of imprisoning her in Romania. She was directly involved in the human trafficking charges. August 4th, 2023. The Tates were released from house arrest. January 8th, 2024. The Court of Appeal overturned a previous decision to keep their seized assets, ordering them to be returned at a future court date. March 12th, 2024. A European arrest warrant was secured by the Bedfordshire Police Force in England. The brothers were arrested again over allegations of sexual aggression in the UK that occurred in 2012 and 2014. A judge ruled that they can be extradited to the UK once all legal proceedings in Romania are concluded. March 22, 2024, the brothers lost their bid to get their assets back. July 5, 2024, the brothers won a court battle over travel restrictions, allowing them to leave Romania and travel within the European Union. July 16, 2024, prosecutors and the Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism, DICOT, appealed the court's decision to allow the Tate brothers to travel within the European Union. The Romanian appeal court has reimposed the travel ban on the brothers, and this time, the decision is final. A trial date has not yet been confirmed, as a judge has 60 days to inspect the case files. And now, the ultimate question. What about the money? Their affiliate program was widely seen as a Ponzi scheme, as its main objective was to direct traffic to their Hustler University website to recruit new clients or potential members of the expensive war room. These financial schemes could become as problematic as the aforementioned allegations and charges. Andrew Tate even claimed to be a billionaire and at times a trillionaire. While this is highly dubious, it raises suspicion that he might be hiding money somewhere. The BBC reported in an article published on February 4, 2023, by Lucy Williamson, that Talisman Enterprises, their company, had not posted a profit since 2017. Let's not forget that it's the same company involved in the gambling sector with DMS, and they had a 50-50 profit split deal. Both Andrew and Tristan transferred all their shares in the company and its administration to Andrew's alleged girlfriend, Georgiana Nagel, 4 months after the investigation started. Nagel is also the sole shareholder of another company named New Era Learning, established in 2022, which had no financial records as of the publication of that article. A third company, called Groundbreaking Developments, was also transferred to her and then sold to another alleged associate of the brothers, Abigail Tyson. It's not surprising that the same journalist faced a very defiant Andrew Tate in an interview published 5 months later.
About what you have done.
Sure.
You have said, my job was to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, get her to fall in love with me to the point where she'd do anything I say, and then get her on webcam so we could become rich together.
I don't think that's what I personally said. I think
that's exactly what you said on your website.
No, I've never said that. That's something that you found on the internet. Doesn't mean I've said it.
Despite their assets being seized, Andrew Tate allegedly continues to maintain his lifestyle. Several YouTubers have questioned him about this, and it's the only time I've seen Andrew deflect a question or hesitate for such a long time.
You come out of prison, you've got no ability to access any of your assets. How have you been functioning financially since then?
I believe in prayer and I trust in God.
Well, prayer doesn't pay the bills.
And I do my very best.
But prayer doesn't pay the bills.
Unfortunately, absolutely everything I own was seized by the Romanian state, so I'm just going to have to survive and do my very best.
Yeah, but how?
I'm doing my very best, Peter.
Like I said, a year and 4 months, I haven't had access officially to $1. How am I supposed to live for a year and 4 months with no money, no food, no gas, no paying for my children, nothing?
Well, you tell me, how are you doing it?
However, Andrew Tate being Andrew Tate, he couldn't resist making a revealing comment just a minute earlier in the same interview.
Hey, how do I prepare for the ultimate level of matrix attack with my money? Well, you can put things in other people's name. That's one way, but then if they work out who those people are, they're gonna take that too. So then you have to sit and realize, well, how do the elites do it? The elites don't own anything. Trust funds own things, companies own things, foreign entities own things, shell companies own things. So then you have to go deeper down the rabbit hole and realize that you need to start setting up these extremely elaborate corporate structures just to protect your car.
The brothers have actively worked in the adult entertainment and gambling industries over the years, two fields notorious for tax evasion and money laundering. And as I was making this video, news broke about the brothers facing new accusations of tax evasion in England. They allegedly didn't pay any taxes in any country on their online business revenue between 2014 and 2022. They made a total of £21 million sterling, or $26.8 million. Andrew Tate even had the audacity to brag about it online.
Choose to comply permanently. You will be amazed how far you can get as an individual. And I mean this. So let me give you an example. My tax affairs are fully in order in Romania because I pay 3%. But when I lived in England, I refused to pay tax. It was 40%. So they started sending me letters and threatening me. You know what you do? You know what most people would do? Reply to the letter, get a clever accountant. Guess what I did? Ignore the letters. Ignore. Then they start sending people around to my house. Where's Andrew? Oh, he's not here. Ignore.
All these details strongly suggest that the brothers might be linked to grand-scale tax evasion and money laundering. It is also possible that he transferred many more assets to people in his entourage. In conclusion, despite the large and often contradictory numbers revealed by Andrew Tate and various websites, based on information provided by Romanian authorities, several news outlets, and celebrity net worth, as of July 2024, Andrew Tate's net worth is estimated to be $12 million, while Tristan Tate's net worth is estimated to be $10 million. So yeah, they're rich, but not as much as you thought, unless new assets are discovered. If you want to know more about the richest and most controversial people in the world, follow our channel.